Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith and you're watching Come On The Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time coming across the channel, please do subscribe. We're on the road to 9k. Thumbs up or comment below, be really appreciated. If you don't know much about my channel, go through the previous videos and you'll see a good few hundred likes on each video because I'm alright at doing what I'm talking about. May not always be accurate, folks. I say what I feel and it's all down to speculation, rumours, tweets, what you read in the paper, what you see online. I put it together and I throw it at you. So let's talk about our three Japanese boys that are definitely in the door, which is accurate. Daiza Maeda, Itaguchi, and Hatate Maeda. Apologies, I said it the way I pronounced it. So they done their press conference today to the media and the fan media, and Maeda is buzzing. He was a bit sad when there was 500 fans being for the football game, but when he was told today it's going to be a full house on Monday night, he said he's looking forward to entertaining the fans. We should be watching out for his pace. He's looking forward to being up front with Kyogo and other players, getting used to the culture, getting used to changing these fields as well. Obviously, from going from Japanese field to the European style field, he's looking forward to Itaguchi. His press conference was more personal. He was asked about his Leeds move. He said it didn't work out with Leeds. It was a training camp and then he was put on loan to like Spain and German football. He wants to make a point to get back into the Japanese team for the Qatar World Cup at the end of this year. And he said he wanted to make a point in Europe that he's good enough to play in European football. And fair play to him. Look, he didn't have a great season last year at Gambia Osaka. The same with Maeda. Maeda did finish Golden Boot, but he's in general, the team, Yokohama Marinos, didn't play well in general. So let's see what happens there. Regards to Rio Hatate, not much to talk about him. I haven't seen his press conference yet. But one thing I do want to say about him is when he was walking out of Celtic Park, the tunnel onto the pitch, he just looked, he was like, wow. So have a look at that picture. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. We're here to talk about the two Greek boys that we currently have at the club at the moment. Barkas, a fan's favourite. Only messing. Barkas, our goalkeeper. He was valued at 5 million when we purchased him from AEK Athens. Ange came out today and said, look, I wish Barkas the very best. He's tried really hard to settle in. Unfortunately, down to COVID-19, he hasn't settled in. I wish him the very best. So maybe that's just a hint. He's on the way out in this window. He played the last game against St. Johnstone. Had a decent game as well. Look, he couldn't save that header. You know, that was a good goal by St. Johnstone, but I wish him the very best. AK Athens, his former club that we purchased him from, are looking at him. There's teams in Turkey. No official teams have come out and said that they would put a bid in yet. So hopefully it'll be one of these kind of, you know, week to go in the window. Start seeing a few bids put in or even a loan move just to get him back on his feet because he wants to play for Greece again, you know. So hopefully. Giakoumakis, Ange is very confident that Giakoumakis is going to come back from this injury, which is back first team training, and he's going to hit the ground running. Okay, it's headache for Ange. We have Maeda now, Kyogo, Jota, Abada. You know, these boys could all play in the centre. You know, Jota is obviously preferably on the left, and James should be fit as well. But Giakoumakis, okay, he was the Eredivisie's top goal scorer last season. The only reason we bought him is because his team, VV Venlo, previous team, were relegated and we signed him. And look, he scored about 26 goals last season. He scored 1 goal for Celtic so far. That was against St. Johnstone, which he got injured. So let's see he gets it together. Now the penalty miss really affected him against Motherwell, but look, let's get it together and hopefully he hits the ground running and he gives us a bit of success going into the last part of the season, the second part of the season you could say. Mehdi Ghayedi, the Iranian winger / striker, he preferably plays on the left, has a right foot, plays preferably with his right foot. Pictures of him in a Celtic jersey, the New Balance toured Celtic jersey of the 15-16 season, in the gym, doing a few stretches, a few jumps. Let's see if we can get him across the line. We have put a bid in with Shabib Al-Hayal of the United Arab Emirates League, Pro League. Some of these names are very hard to pronounce. I do apologise, folks. We put the bid in. It's rejected. We're going back in for a approved bid. I don't know what the bid is. On transfer market, he's valued at 1.23 million. I don't know if it's 2 million we put in or we put in a million. I can't speculate too much on it because I don't know much about it. But we've been looking at him. Ange has said in previous press conference, the likes of South Korean football, Iranian football, teams like leagues like this, players from there would suit the Scottish League and suit Celtic. So they have been using that scouting system quite well. And you know what? I'll have to give it to Michael Nicholson. You know, as much as I have slandered him in the past, not engaging with the fans, but this transfer window has been very productive. You know, we've got Johnny Kenny in for the League of Ireland. You know, he's a forward. We've got Hatate in, we got Ghayedi in, Ideguchi in, and then Roddy McGree. We're waiting on his international clearance to be confirmed, and Celtic should confirm it in the next couple of days. Transfer was 3 million. People keep saying on my channel, oh, it's all lies, it's all fake news. Then what are you reading then on Twitter? Why are you watching it if you think it's all fake news? It's the best news I can provide you with, you know. But yeah, so let's see what happens with this. We've been linked with a left back from Derby County, Lee Buchanan. The likes of Preston, West Ham, Burnley are looking to buy this guy. He's 6 months left in his contract at Derby County. He's played 18 months in the first team at Derby County. It looks like an exciting prospect. Hopefully we could get this guy. But at the same time, I'm saying we have loads of left backs. Celtic fans want to see more centre backs. We have a guy on loan from Tottenham, which we want to sign on a permanent. Why are we looking at left backs? We have Taylor, we have Bolingoli, we have Shaw, we have Montgomery. You know, why are we looking at left backs? Scales, it's just absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking to think that we're looking at more left backs. So let's see what happens with that one. Zinedine Farhat, 28-year-old Algerian winger, plays for Nimes in League 2 or Ligue 2 of France. I don't want this guy. I've seen enough from him last season. He's got 6 goals, 10 assists in the Ligue 1, and his team were relegated. Doesn't interest me. 6 months left in his contract. No, thank you. I think we have enough in the attacking department. If we get Ghayedi, fair enough. I'll be happy with him. But I don't think we need Zinedine Farhat. Ghayedi is only 23 years of age. He played for Iran 8 times, scored 2 goals for Iran as well. Yes, he is 5'4". Some people say he looks taller than 5'4". He's only 5'4". So let's see what happens there. So that's really it. Nothing concrete yet. Still speculation, as I said. Barkas could be out the door in this window. The 3 boys love seeing Celtic Park. They're buzzing to play in front of the fans. You know, typical every signing says. You know, they want to get in front of the fans and present themselves well. Ghayedi is still a question mark. Hopefully another bid. McGree, let's get this boy in. Let's get him scoring scorpion kicks for the laugh. And that's really it. So once I have more news, please subscribe to the channel and I'll be updating it more on a regular basis. Hail, hail.